What's up, guys, and welcome back to Adventure World. My name is Kelly. I'm here with Justin from 230. And Justin, I have been interviewing you for 4 years at Expos, and every time I come to your booth, I see something that I've never seen before, and I really don't think you guys have seen either. So what I want to do is I want to follow you around, and I want you to tell me everything in your booth.
Well, you get
every single piece.
Have you got enough time for that?
At least 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So you know what? We're going to start at the truck because that's always a good spot to start. Everything starts from the setup, and you'll see here we've got some chairs. We do some really nice, comfortable chairs. The Springback, the Tasman. This year we just introduced for the new two-fold table. So if you haven't seen that, check that out online. We designed it like everything. We thought about how it's going to fit. That's it packed up in its little bag. It comes in a bag and it folds up into a nice small little package, but it folds out to a table that's big enough, and you'll see that it actually has enough room that you can sit at all four corners. So you're not stuck to just left and right. You can actually fit 4 people at the table. While we're sitting in this corner, on the wall, Ram Chop didn't come quite straight from camping with us, but pretty close. The organizer you see at the back here, this is actually what I take camping. This is my kit. I'd forgotten to clean out the truck before we come to the show. So this is exactly what I take. The buckets, the spices, all those things. As I said, it comes straight out of the truck ready to go. So the organization part, this all just rolls up, and we'll get to that in a minute when we get over the other side because it's deliberately tucked away so nobody touches all my gear. But the organization part to how you camp and how you use all the stuff, we think that's important because it fits into the truck and it doesn't want to rattle about all over the place. So organizers, clear fronts, you can pull the Velcro pockets off. There we go. I can get my buckets and my dishcloth and bits and pieces out, and then when you're done, straight back up on the organizer. So next to me, we've got our Aussie swag. This is the Outbreak swag. We've had around this for quite some time. Very Australian, very different in the canvas choice. Because we've specialized in this in Australia for so long, you feel that and actually feels different. This is a cotton canvas, not a polyester-based canvas, which means that it breathes very, very well. So from that, we're going to head over this way, and then we're going to get round to our tents, and we're going to start at the back and work forward. So come over here and have a look at some of the other cool stuff that we've got. There's some of the little parts that you don't see. When you look at the front of our trucks, you'll notice that all of our Max tracks have an angle to the front, so we've actually utilized those to direct the air up over the top, and we've utilized that using that little guy. It's a 230 adjustable awning bracket, so you can adjust the angle on that to suit, and I can attach that to a Max Tracks bracket, and I can use my Max Tracks for an air dam wind foil to go up over the top of the tent. So that's something you don't see very often. Ladder run covers, if you've got soft baby feet like me, ladder run covers, and depending on what you want it to say, ideally it should say 230, and there's letters missing. Camp more, worry less. We've got some letters missing, but that's nice for your feet. Dirty gear bags. We do sell replacement mounting kits. So if you've lost your mounting kit or you need some new parts, full kit ready to go. This is the rest of the organizer bag. So we call them a utility hanger. And depending on which one that you want, as you saw the way that I had my truck set up, the clear one has Velcro tabs, slings on and off. The utility hanger, which is mesh pockets. Again, you've got plenty of space and molly panels. In the kitchen's actually in 2 pieces. So you saw it over there with its stuff in it. What I didn't pull out was the cutlery roll, which has all your knives and forks and bits and pieces, and that rolls up and then tucks inside there, so it's ready to go. This is something cool. This is the first of our, or one of the first of our, you're gonna love this, guys. You'll see the flag. This is actually made in the USA. So we designed and manufacture this in Idaho. This is our rear tire bag. It's been designed that you can leave the brackets and clips behind, and that can stay on the tailgate of a truck or on a spare tire, and take the trash bag off and tip it out and empty it. If you're using on a tailgate, unclip the bottom so when the tailgate swings out, the bag swings out and stays flat so it's not dumping all the rubbish. So that's something, again, not that you'll find it on the website difficult to find, but if you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't find it. So We're going to start heading this way, and we're going to start with a walkabout. Now, you guys have seen the walkabout, and you've seen it, Kelly, for the longest time. This is its latest iteration. The walkabout's been with us now since about 2018. It used to be called a Bundaberg, the Walkabout 62. What's changed is the material. We've gone to Eco 13B, environmentally friendly. We've added big screens on the front. We've added big screens on the side. The windows are huge. This year, we just introduced a heater port. So at the back end, there's a port to run your diesel heater. Because we know that that's important for you guys that try and stretch that season out into the cooler weather. So walkabout is, again, we're not the new kids on the block. This has been here since 2018. It's just got better and better. And as we walk down the row, we're going to start with a couple of soft shells, which are still popular. Walkabout, Breezeway model tent. Walkabout still comes in 4 sizes, so 56, 62, 72, 87. Breezeway, that's just going to come in a 62 and 72 for the next short period of time. Next to us, we have our Armadillo A2, which is an aluminum shell, hard side or hard open tent. And you can see inside there, you've got enough room to stand up or sit up, fairly tall inside there. Now has an annex available for it, so you get all the benefits you do from a walkabout just with a hard shell tent. We're gonna go past these guys that are having a chat, and we're gonna go to the next one, which is the X2 Slim. So depending on what sort of vehicle you drive, depending on what tent size works best for you, and that's the hardest thing for you guys at home, is figuring out what's the best size. So X2 Slim, it's tiny, it's fairly lightweight, it's super fast to pop up. It does have the X-frame, so there's that cross-flow ventilation through the back of the tent as well. This is a great little tent if you're a Subaru, if you're a Tacoma on a 5-foot bed, low mount, good choice. Next to us, we've got the new Kabari 3.0. That's been around for a little bit now as well. The Kabari's been with us for quite a few years. This is its latest iteration in the 3.0. It has all the bits and pieces. We've got a custom extrusion on the sides, and later on this season, you'll actually see all the brackets start to pop up for the things that you can attach to the side of this to put max tracks and ladders and awnings and all those things. Great tent, super easy to drive. We've extended the fly at the top to make sure that you've got that rain protection if the weather turns south like it did yesterday afternoon for you guys that were here or not. Kabari XL, we found that even though that the footprint on the 3.0 and the XL is the same, this actually feels nearly 5 inches longer because it has that raise at the back. So if you've got a big foot and you're like 6'5" and you've got a size 13 shoe, that's going to fit back there pretty comfortable. So you're going to feel much more comfortable inside. They're not sort of compressed. We're going to do a 180 now, and we're going to hit our brand new awning. This is our Peregrine Pro 6-arm. What's different between a 6 and a 5? So we do 3 models now. 93 square feet, 113 square feet, 124 square feet. Depending on the vehicle choice, depending on what's going to work best for you. So just because it's the biggest one doesn't mean it's the best one for your car. We've found if you have a vehicle that has a window that opens like this 6-arm presents a problem because it gives us an arm that goes across the middle. So a 4Runner, this is not the best pick. If you've got a barn door, this is a great pick. You will notice that the 6-arm has a hole that goes up inside there. So that goes straight up inside the tent. And while at that corner, you'll also see this white strip on the bottom. This is actually an LED light that's actually built into the tent. It's multicolor, white or orange. And again, that leads straight into, this is our newest tent. So we're gonna finish on our newest tent. We're just about finished. It's a fully welded aluminum shell. It has bracketry on the side to mount your awnings and your showers and all your goodies. It actually has dual ladder brackets. And something that was really cool, because we thought about all these things in the way that we try and make stuff better all the time, the bracket for the spring rod has a step up away, and the spring rod's been shortened. So if you're going to run an awning like we do, normally that spring rod hits on the actual on the brackets itself. So we've made it so it functions well with an awning exactly the way that you see it here. So when you get it home, it's already ready to go. So that's the Kabari Pro. Again, that's huge. It's got a self-inflating mattress inside, brackets on the top for solar panels or max tracks or all those good things. So let's come over to the table and have a look at some of the upcycled stuff that you guys probably didn't realize. We do like the environment. Funny that. So what we tried to do was recycle. If we get anything that's been broken, especially in freight, forklift drivers seem to really like our stuff, so they bash it up. So that's a upcycled carry bag. It's made from the same material as a tent because it was a recycled tent or an awning that got beaten up in freight. So we've got some carry bags. We'll get a little 3-pack of gear bags, and again, made in the USA, these guys are. So that's a pack of 3, so you've got something for cables and tools, tire gauges, all that sort of stuff. And they're just handy little bags to stuff stuff in all over the place. And then last but not least, the firewood tote. So the firewood tote was designed again. You'll notice there's 2 different colors there because they're made from upcycled material. So it could be an old awning, it could be a new awning, it could be a tent, it could be a bag, and we make that into a carry bag. And that, again, made in America, made in Idaho. So we've got a lot of cool stuff that we like to upcycle our gear as well. So while we're down this end of it, we're down to Roxanne, and we missed some stuff. So we're going to come back and we're going to tell you about the Kestrel shower. It has a built-in roof if you want to put a roof on. You'll notice that inside the shower itself, it's actually silver lined, so you don't get that silhouetting effect. Some boys like that, but we found that not everybody likes the silhouetting effect to show off what's going on. So that's the shower kit and the Kestrel. In the back of the Jeep, you'll see the first of our storage boxes, and the first is some stuff again that we've done here in the US. The 90-litre box has a new internal organizer, and we made it with that Velcro pouch system again. So this is made here, it's got clear pocket, you've got somewhere to put a label, it's Velcro back or hook and loop tape on the back. That bolts inside the box itself. So you've got most of your food stuff, and then you can stick your utensils or whatever else up inside there, and you can see that that fits almost perfectly in the back of the Jeep and still be able to use it. So while we're here, we've got the Geyser showers, which kind of aren't ours, but I tell you what, a gallon of water to have a shower, that's pretty good. So let's come and have a look at some storage boxes, because storage solutions is a big important part to what we do. And we're going to head up the front of Ram Chop to do that. So we're at storage boxes, and we've made one that we've found to be the most popular choice. It's the 102 litre. We just did it in a black size. We do have options to put molly panels inside this. It does have 4 clips, so it doesn't leak. It doesn't pull the corners up when it gets hot. This will fit 2 chairs. It'll fit 4 max tracks inside it. So we deliberately made sure that that stuff actually fits inside the box. And the one part that we get asked for so often, and we've just worked with a American manufacturer, and we now have the stainless steel, sorry if that's really bright, but the stainless steel brackets that bolt to your roof rack, and that locks this into spot. So now you can get a bracket kit that bolts to the roof rack and locks this down, that you can still open the box, and you can either lock it, or it's just got a safety pin. So you can put a padlock through there, and that locks the box on the roof of the truck. So that's another one that's made here in America. Next to us, Royal sleeping bag. If you like a nice big puffy sleeping bag, this is 62 inches. This is a queen size sleeping bag. It's actually made from canvas on the outside, so it is waterproof. Inside is flannel. Again, we've tried to think about all the pieces that are important. We have a wind baffle. We've got a wind baffle, so you can tuck it around your neck nice and tight. It's flannel. A couple of pillows come inside there. You can actually join 2 together, so you can have, what's that, 124 inches of sleeping bag. You could join 3 together. You know what? How many bags you put together, up to you folks. Whatever floats your boat. And then we're back to chairs.
Justin, that was amazing. You guys have just the full lineup of everything rooftop tent and rooftop tent accessories, and then just a bunch of other awesomeness. I just appreciate you guys still innovating. Like, there's I wouldn't say little innovation, but the innovation is creeping forward now, and you're definitely at the tip of the spear, and I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks for spending some time with me. As I said, it's only when you ask and you go, we've got a lot of stuff, and it all ties together. We like to think that all of the things have been thought about, all of our stuff, we use the made better principle. So we try and work on how it's going to go together, how I would use it. You've walked around my rig. All the stuff that you've looked behind me is how I take it camping.
Yep.
So it's all just tweaked and not just off me, but folks like you that say, how about her? And this is where we get to. So thanks for spending the time.
Awesome. You guys be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Check out 23 Zero. They are amazing. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate your time.
Welcome.
Thanks.